Ian. We did it.
But not full frontal yet.
Not full frontal. But still counts. On this episode of Crite Night. It was a week.
Got some Crite action.
We got some Crite action.
Now, it was a little fast moving.
A little fast moving.
Almost a blur.
It was a little blur. But you know what? I'm counting it. Honestly, like outside of everything to do with Crite Night, my pausing skills, I'm just saying. The way I was like, wow! Cat-like reflexes. You don't get it. And not everybody has them. Some people are just born with it. It's called talent. You just don't have it. You'll never have it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Okay. It could be. This Neelix is driving down the road. He is the cop. What's going on? This might be a Kansas thing where we're just willy-nilly driving over the middle line like an asshole, driving down the street. Did you see that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a rural area. Like, who cares about it?
You don't respect the line?
I respect the line.
It doesn't sound like you
I
respect.
live in the suburbs.
You don't.
But he's out in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
The way you just...
He's driving a performance vehicle.
It's
He's trying to get the best, get the straightest line.
aerodynamics is what we're getting at. In this aerodynamic 80s vehicle that weighed 5,000 tons.
But here's the thing. So, like, if there's anybody coming, you're going to see him from 5 miles away. It's fucking Kansas.
It's Kansas.
And if by chance there's somebody you didn't notice and they hit you, you're a cop. You can just blame them.
The chances of another person being on a very busy highway of Kansas at the same time are very low.
But more to the point, you'd see him coming, and it could show the appropriate caution.
But you know what Neelix couldn't see coming?
Rejection,
which is something I'm all too familiar with.
I don't think he is surprised by the rejection. I get the sense this isn't his first time around the rodeo. If you're gonna hit on your coworker.
Yeah, let's talk about hitting on your coworker. Let's get into that. I don't have any coworkers, so I'm just basically hitting on myself.
Well, yeah.
In a way.
A client. You could hit on a client. Sure. They'd be comparable,
I'd be like writing a sexy email.
Yeah.
Like,
but I'm saying, like, you're a cop, right?
I'm a cop.
You're out on your patrol. There's
driving down the busy Kansas highway, middle lane.
There's a woman you're interested in back at the station, and she's on the other end of the line, and you want to hit her. You don't do that. If the first time you hit on her, at least you don't do that over the radio. You're doing that in person. He's doing this all the time, like if not every night, at least once a week. He was expecting, because she was like, she wasn't shocked at all by this. She's like, "No, I'm not going out for you, coffee and a I'm not now, not ever."
You know what
she's trying to shut him down and get him to stop doing it.
I think what he's trying to do is the long game, because
he's trying to wear her down.
Well, wait. He's not being forceful. He's like, "Hey, how about we get a coffee and a donut?" She's like, "No, because you suck ass."
Yeah.
But eventually, this is where it works out for people like us. Women settle. Okay? So at some point, when all of the attractive...
dare you, sir?
I'm just saying, all of the attractive people...
I got snatched up young. I'm a catch.
You are quite the catch. I was trying to reel that in, but it was already caught.
I was already caught by the time you met me.
But I'm just saying, when you get to a certain age, Neelix's age here, you know, all the people are married. There's only so few left.
Especially in Grover's Bend.
You do it natural. You settle, right? He's playing the long game. He's putting it out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Are we certain he's not married already, though?
Oh, shit. You think it's some affair stuff?
I don't know.
In Kansas?
Why not in Kansas? There's no more or less affairs in Kansas than in other places.
Really?
You think they magically just haven't heard of adultery yet?
Yeah, I don't think they thought it was invented. Is it in the Bible?
Yes, they talk about it quite a bit in the Bible.
They, of course, know it in Kansas.
There's like a whole thing about it in there.
Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to do it, but people do stuff you're not supposed to do all the time.
Okay. Man, I should read that thing.
But yes, Neelix sees a dog or something. A coyote, perhaps.
He called it a dog. He called it a dog.
He did call it a dog. Coyotes are kind of like a dog.
I believe it's pronounced coyote.
Coyote.
Coyote? How do you say it?
Some people, it just depends on part of the country.
Is that a thing? Okay.
Somewhere in the country they call them coyotes.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, he's getting out of the car. He's looking about. He's trying to figure. I don't know why. Why would you get out of the car to find a dog?
I wouldn't.
Who cares if there's a dog running around?
Well, the thing of it is that car is stuck. Like that shit ain't coming out.
Did he crash?
You're gonna need a tow. Yeah, he crashed off the hill and he like landed next to the sign. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be able to back out of that.
It doesn't look that
You know what?
wrecked.
That thing's probably front wheel drive. What I would do is I'd pull forward and just loop around that.
Yeah,
that sign, right?
I think he could get out. I don't know why he's worried about the dog. Get back in the car, worry about getting donuts with the dispatcher.
I think the problem is it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, "Let's get donuts." I
Yeah.
don't want donuts.
When you're working a job like that, your time clock is all off. You know, like you do things at different times of day than other people. That's just how it is.
But when you're this guy's age, like my age, I love donuts, but you really should never be eating donuts.
no,
like ever, because they're just basically like
bring some next time.
like every time you eat a donut, it's like, well, there's a half an hour off at the end of my life. Like I'm never getting that
What's like
back.
the worst half hour?
Yeah, but eventually you keep making that worst half hour closer to like.
Would you rather? Okay, let's
You know what I'm saying?
let's say a no donut life.
Yeah.
You live to 86.
Yeah.
Right. If I could have donuts and live to 84,
You would do that?
I would do that. Wouldn't
Really?
donuts now enrich my life enough to skip 85 and 86, the worst years of your life?
This is what.
Potentially.
This is a thing. Like no, because what you're doing is you're affecting the quality of your life from now till 84.
But I'm cutting off the worst part.
The worst part is the throes of death at the end.
Yeah.
I think you've just shifted. You shimmied where those are. They're now at 83 to 84 is your worst part.
Fair.
Oh. But goddamn, I'd eat some donuts right now. We're here, I'll tell you that right now. Grover's Bend, Kansas. The jewel of the sunflower state. Did you live
That
there?
feels too long.
Did you live there?
Kansas? Hell no.
Look at the fucking sign is made of whatever that stuff's
Lattice?
called. Lattice. Fancy.
It is fancy.
Like a lot of work for like 3 people to see that fucking thing. Yeah. Well, we got a critter. It wasn't the critter we wanted. but
Flew over Kansas recently for the first time.
That's what most people
Fair. Fair.
do. Sorry, Justin.
You haven't done apologizing to him every episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a critter. Not the critter we wanted. Not the critter we deserve, maybe, but
That's questionable.
questionable.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a kill soon. A human kill. Will we get some full frontal critter action? I'm not sure, but perhaps.
We'll
Perhaps
get in-
they'll probably keep it in the dark a little bit
I'm
longer.
sure at one point we'll explore the genitalia of the crate. But that's not this
Are there
episode.
male and female crites?
That's
or
what
do
we're going to
they-
get into. We will get into it.
Do they reproduce asexually?
We will get into it. You're going to get into it. That's what you can look forward to.
That's what that critter ball is about.
Oh, furry balls. What
Yeah,
do you
the
call
big giant
Oh, when
critter
they-
ball when they roll.
them? No,
it
because
doesn't show up to
they got
critters
blown
too,
together
but
on that.
blown together? Oh, that's kind of hot.
There's some blowing going on.
I think we just wrote the porn parody here.
What would the porn parody be called?
Clitters.
All right, it's actually not that bad. All right, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Nightmare on Crite Street.
We've done that one before.
Are
Try
we
again.
allowed to do that one?
Let's not get into that.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
We should change the name of the show to that.
I know we should, just to piss them off. All right, that's gonna do it for this episode of Night of the Criteberry. Don't act like
That's
you
a
didn't
good
hear
one.
that one before. I did
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
Yeah, you remember.
good one.
You fucking remember. All right, that's it.